Yun. So, basically yung topic ko kasi is really,
Kita naman.
how I bounce back from a huge loss. So, yun yung inassign sa akin ni Herbs. So, background lang konti sa ginawa kong kalokohan noong January, no? So, Feb 20, I made the biggest mistake so far, or biggest loss so far in my trading career, no? From a single trade. So, sa mga di nakakalam, I traded pa, DHA. Premium setup eh. Sabi ni Herbs kanina, pag premium setup, puruhan natin. AEP ko 3.12. Okay naman yung entry eh. Kasi if you look at this, it closed with a breakout naman. So, I allocated na 1 million. Nag-all in tayo dyan. So, background. So, why did I go all in, no? AKA recipe for disaster. So, unang-una, syempre, alam niyo naman to, lahat naman tayo dumaan dito this month, no? So, Superman tayo. At Superman tayo dahil parang January kasi was good rin for me. I achieved 30% gain in January, I think during the first 2 weeks with good trades, good win streak. Tapos DYM status ako, saya-saya ako nun, yabang ko. Na doble ko na yung 500k ko to 1M, no? So, the market was also good for basura, di ba? So, pag maganda yung market, risk on tayo. Premium din naman yung setup. Good EOD close. But at the same time, gusto ko rin makabawi kasi. So, nag-trade kasi ako ng BSC. 50k in terms of consecutive losses. Small losses naman, pero compounded, malaki siya. Ayun, greedy. So, gago, nag-Superman. So, dahil Superman, all in, ego, yabang, did not follow trade plan. Or, to put it more accurately, could not cut. Parang I could not push the sell button, no? Until nag-end of day na nag-freeze ako. Tapos boom! Big loss, 100k. So ito biggest loss ng trading career ko. No? If I look at my 2020 trades, biggest loss ko in a single trade was 30k. So ang layo ng 100k, di ba? Parang triple ng big loss na nagagawa ko so far in my trading career. Sa big loss, all in kasi. But if you look at it, okay pa rin siya kasi nakapag-cut ako dyan. Imagine if I held my position, no, until umabot siyang 1.5. Edi yung position ko, bumalik ako sa 500k. Balik sa kangkungan, DYM back to zero. So, buti hindi siya nangyari. I was still able to execute my cut. Pero yun lang it's still a big loss. Hindi ko pa rin na-respect yung cut ko kasi usapan naman ni Philson, 2.95 cut na ako the day before. But, tikas ulo, nag-cut ako niyan 2.85 na end of day. So, big loss yan. Sana naging 70k yan or somewhat smaller. Pero wala, that's the reality eh. Tapos yung meme na yan si, yung Simpsons. Parang ganyan din yung feeling, di ba? Parang alam ko na in danger ako. Kailangan ko mag-exit, kailangan ko mag-cut. Pero hindi ako magalaw. Parang nakaupo lang ako, no? Parang naka-freeze tayo dyan. Alam natin na in danger na tayo, pero hindi tayo gumagalaw. Pero buti nakapag-kilos-kilos tayo end of day. But sa situation. So, yun yung backstory, no? Pero that's not the gist of my talk. So, syempre may mga lessons din doon. Dahil sa ginawa ko, ideally, Superman mentality, we overcome it with circuit breaker, wag mag-trade, wag gago na yung market, wag mag-overallocate para ma-respect natin, etc. etc. Yung trade plan natin, yung cut loss, wag mag-overallocate. Pero that's not the gist of my talk talaga today. So, yung kwento talaga doon is, how did I get back up after getting knocked down? Like, parang if you look at the standings, top 2 ako. Hi, Jimmy. Top 2 tayo sa Q1 challenge so far, no? But by 0.3, yabang ko 0.3 lang yun.
0.3%, 0.3.
Lead is lead. Pero yun, how the hell did I get back up from 100k loss? Bakit parang okay pa ako? Bakit parang yung psych ko buhay na buhay? Paano ako nakabawi, di ba? Parang 100k, that's 10% drawdown on my total port. From a 30% up, balik akong 20%. Pero how did I sustain it? Parang siya hindi na tuluyan. So, to share, from that 100k loss, nakapag-recover kagad ako ng 77k in 2 days. So, syempre, masaya tayo dyan. Pero how did I achieve it? So, ito yung kwento dyan. So, number 1, resilience. Kasi the reason why hindi ako masyado na-phase in terms of psych. Kasi alam ko na I've had setbacks before and I've always bounced back stronger. So yan si Bart Simpson, di ba? I bounce back. I always bounce back Parang, kaya kahit anong talo ko sa market, hindi masisira ang psyche ko. Ganun kataas yung self-confidence ko sa skills ko. Kasi if I look at my port, this is nothing new. Tingnan mo yung 2020 ko parang I've had months na malalaking drawdown. Talo ko 12%. Next month mag-bounce back ako stronger. Babawiin ko yan, magiging ako konti. September, malaki din drawdown natin dyan. Medyo nakakasira ulo yan kasi 6 months na trabaho ko from 500 to 600. Binalik ko 540. Pero at the same time, the month after, ang lakas, plus 28%, di ba? So I've always bounced back. I've always bounced back stronger. It's just that the amount is bigger this time kasi 100k in one trade, di ba? Ito, 60k in the total month. Pero the process is the same Parang kung kaya kong ibalik yung pantalo ko, kaya kung gawin ipanalo na next month or in a few trades, bakit ko kailangan ma-depress? Bakit ko kailangan mawasak yung psyche ko? Alam ko naman in myself na kaya ko. So, yung tip ko siguro in terms of how to overcome big challenges or yung mga consecutive losses, gano'n, one of it is looking back at your past wins. Like yung kay Matt, parang ang dami niyang losses, di ba? But if you look at it, pwede niyang i-review yun. Parang natalo siya na malaki, pero in hindsight, kaya niyang bawiin in one trade, two trade, di ba? Yung mga bounce plays niya, nababawi niya 100k, 200k. Kaya siya And if you know and you executed na nabawi mo yung port, alam mong kaya mong bawiin yung losses mo. The problem with Matt is nag-overtrade siya. Kahit na nabawi niya yung malaking part ng loss niya, tuloy-tuloy pa rin siya nagte-trade. So, binabalik niya yung nagigain niya. And it becomes an endless cycle of death. But if you look at it, kaya niya rin Parang pag re-review mo, Matt, yung trades mo, nabawi mo Kaya nag-uusap tayo, pareho kaming damage sa PHA, 100k loss namin. Nabawi rin namin pareho. Nabawi rin namin Nabawi namin The next trade, bounce please, naglaro kami, nabawi niya 100k The difference is, yung psyche niya, hindi healthy enough na bawi niya na nga yung gains niya, pero greedy pa siya, so naging reckless trader pa siya after. The difference with me is healthy kasi yung psyche ko, at least tingin ko healthy kasi yung psyche ko, so parang kahit na napanulan ko ulit, di pa kawasak. Parang when I trade, nandun pa rin yung proper risk management, parang I scaled back from 100% all-in, nag-scale back na ako to 50%. Yung mga trades ko na, trade ko dito, pakita ko later, yung pagbawi ko, it's 50% allocation. I scaled back. So na-protect psyche ko, parang I just follow the process and grind. Eventually, nabawi ko rin yung yung natalo ko. So one is resilience. That's a tip that I can share. Look back at your wins, the times that you bounce back. Know within yourself na kaya mo yan. I'm sure tagal na natin nagtatrade, 10 months, 11 months na. May mga wins dyan. Hanapin mo yan. Gawin mo yan anchor for you to help you bounce back.